Holy War from 1806. The full name is A True Relation of the Holy War, made by King Shaddai upon Diabolus for the regaining of the metropolis of the world, or the losing and taking again of the town of Mansoul, by John Bunyan. Mr. Bunyan's advertisement to the reader. Some say the Pilgrim's Progress is not mine, insinuating as if I would shine in name and fame by the worth of another, like some made rich by robbing of their brother, or that so fond I am of being sire, I'll father bastards, or if need require, I'll tell a lie in print to get applause. I scorn it, John such dirt heap never was. Since God converted him, let this suffice to show why I my pilgrim patronize. It came from mine own heart, so to my head, and thence into my fingers trickled, then to my pen, from whence immediately on paper I did dribble it daintily. Manner and matter too were all mine own, nor was it unto any mortal known, till I had done it, nor did any then, by books, by wits, by tongues, or hand or pen. Add 5 words to it, or write half a line, therefore the whole and every wit is mine. Also for this thine eye is now upon, the matter in this manner came from none, but the same heart and head, fingers and pen, as did others witness all good men. For none in all the world without a lie can say that this is mine, excepting I. I write not this of any ostentation, nor cause I seek of men their commendation. I do it to keep them from such surmise as tempt them will my name to scandalize. Witness my name, if anagrammed to thee, the letters make new honey in a bee. Address. 'Tis strange to me that they that love to tell things done of old, yea, and that do excel their equals in historiology, speak not of Mansoul's wars, but let them lie, dead like old fables or such worthless things, that to the reader no advantage brings. When men like them make what they will their own, till they know this are to themselves unknown. Of stories I well know there's divers sorts, some foreign, some domestic, and reports, and thereof made as fancy leads the writers. By books a man may guess at the inditers. Some will again of that which never was, nor will be, feign, and that without a cause. Such matter raise such mountains, tell such things, of men, of laws, of countries, and of kings, and in their stories seem to be so sage, and with such gravity clothe every page, that though their frontispiece says all is vain, yet to their way disciples they obtain. But, readers, I have somewhat else to do, than with vain stories thus to trouble you. What here I say some men do know so well, they can with tears of joy the story tell. The town of Mansoul is well known to many, nor are her troubles doubted of by any that are acquainted with those histories, that Mansoul and her wars anatomies. Then lend thine ear to what I do relate, touching the town of Mansoul and her state, how she was lost, took captive, made a slave, and how against him set that should her save. Yea, how by hostile ways she did oppose her lord, and with his enemy did close. For they are true, he that will them deny must needs the best of records vilify. For my part, I myself was in the town, both when 'twas set up and when pulling down. I saw Diabolus in its possession, and man's soul also under his oppression. Yea, I was there when she owned him for Lord, and to him did submit with one accord. When man's soul trampled upon things divine, and wallowed in filth as doth a swine, when she betook herself unto her arms, fought her Emmanuel, and despised his charms. Then I was there, and sorely grieved to see Diabolus and Mansoul so agree. Let no man then count me a fable maker, nor make my name or credit a partaker of their decision. What is here in view of mine own knowledge, I dare say is true. I saw the princes, armed men, come down by troops, by thousands, to besiege the town. I saw the captains, heard the trumpet sound, and how his forces covered all the ground. Yea, how they set themselves in battle ray, I shall remember to my dying day. I saw the colors waving in the wind, and they within to mischief how combined, to ruin man's soul and to take away her prima mobile without delay. I saw the mounts cast up against the town, and how the slings were placed to beat it down. I heard the stones fly whizzing by my ears. What's longer kept in mind than God in fears? I heard them fall and saw what work they made, and how old Moors did cover with his shade the face of Mansoul, and I heard her cry, Woe worth the day, in dying I shall die. The address continued. I saw the battering rams and how they played to beat up Eargate, and I was afraid. Not only Eargate, but the very town would by these battering rams be beaten down. I saw the fights and heard the captains shout, and in each battle saw who faced about. I saw who wounded were, and who were slain, and who, when dead, would come to life again. I heard the cries of those that wounded were, while others fought like men bereft of fear. And while the cry, Kill, kill, was in mine ears, the gutters ran not so with blood as tears. Indeed, the captains did not always fight, but when they would molest us day and night, they cry, Up, fall on, let us take the town, keep us from sleeping or from lying down. I was there when the gates were broken ope, and saw how man's soul then was stripped of hope. I saw the captains march into the town, how there they fought and did their foes cut down. I heard the prince bid Boanerges go up to the castle and there seize his foe, and saw him and his fellows bring him down in chains of great contempt quite through the town. I saw Emmanuel when he possessed his town of Mansoul, and how greatly blessed. The town, his gallant town of Mansoul was, when she received his pardon, loved his laws. When the Diabolonians were caught, when tried, and when to execution brought, then I was there, yea, I was standing by, when Mansoul did the rebels crucify. I also saw Mansoul clad all in white, and heard her prince call her his heart's delight. I saw him put upon her chains of gold, and rings and bracelets goodly to behold. What shall I say? I heard the people's cries, and saw the prince wipe tears from Mansoul's eyes. I heard the groans and saw the joy of many. Tell you of all, I neither will nor can I, but by what here I say you well may see, that Mansoul's matchless wars no fables be. Mansoul, the desire of both princes was, one keep his gain would, to other gain his loss. Diabolus would cry, the town is mine. Emmanuel would plead a right divine. Unto his Mansoul then to blows they go, and Mansoul cries, these wars will me undo. Mansoul, her wars seemed endless in her eyes. She lost by one, becomes another's prize. And he again that lost her last would swear, have her I will, or her in pieces tear. Mansoul thus was the very seat of war, wherefore her troubles greater were by far. Then only where the noise of war is heard, or where the shaking of a sword is feared, or only where small skirmishes are fought, or where the fancy fighteth with a thought. She saw the swords of fighting men made red, and heard the cries of those with them wounded. Must not her frights then be much more by far than they that to such doing strangers are? Or theirs that hear the beating of a drum, but need not fly for fear from house and home? Mansoul not only heard the trumpet sound, but saw her gallants gasping on the ground. Wherefore we must not think that she could rest with them whose greatest earnest is but jest, or where the blustering threatenings of great wars do end in parleys or in wording jars. Mansoul, her mighty wars they do portend, her weal, her woe, and that world without end. Wherefore she must be more concerned than they, whose fears begin and end the self-same day. Or where none other harm doth come to him that is engaged but loss of life and limb. All must needs that now do dwell in universe and can this story tell. Count me not then with them who to amaze the people set them on the stars to gaze, insinuating with much confidence they are the only men that have science. Of some brave creatures, yea, a world they will have in each star, though it be past their skill, to make it manifest unto a man that reason hath or tell his fingers can. But I have too long held thee in the porch, and kept thee from the sunshine with a torch. Well, now go forward, step within the door, and there behold 500 times much more of all sorts of such inward rarities as please the mind will and will feed the eyes, with those which of a Christian thou wilt see, nor do thou go to work without my key. In mysteries men do often lose their way, and also turn it right, if thou wouldst know my riddle, and with my heifer plough, it lies there in the window. Fare thee well. My next may be to ring thy passing bell. John Bunyan.